What's the funniest comment you've ever received on a fanfiction? I ask because I've been dying to share what someone said recently on one of my fics. For context, I wrote an intense chapter of two characters reuniting after 2 years when things ended very badly, and they were arguing and shouting and screaming at each other. The comment? "This is just like Marriage Story! Where is your Oscar?" Credit to Reddit user Lightyears for starting this thread on the fanfiction subreddit. And let's go read some answers. Hello, this is AO3 Manager. If you don't continue this story, your account will be deleted. Good luck on next chapter. From a self-proclaimed AO3 Manager, shocking, I know, in a one-shot I posted a couple of months ago. Funnily enough, this was one of the comments that helped me decide to turn that one-shot into a multi-chaptered story, so win-win, I suppose. Bro, this is so well written, and I am super excited to see the rest of this fic written out, yo. Already you have structured out such a high-tension tone with cool world building, and I love it. I have a feeling this is going to be boss frogs to the max with an extra booyah on the side. I hope you have a great day. The first comment on my new fic. I'm still not quite sure what a boss frog is, but I like it. Did you like my comment? I think it really explains my thoughts about this fanfiction in super deep and explicit detail. My friend and I read a crack fic with a ridiculous pairing. We received multiple comments along the lines of, "Well, now I ship it, and I hate it." Got this as a bookmark comment. Whoever the heck wrote this is allowed to, like, barge inside of my house and steal all of my worldly possessions. I wouldn't even mind. You deserve to have them. I do appreciate the offer. I always skipped over this fic because the tags were just a bunch of red flags for "you'll regret this later." After reading a few chapters, that sentiment was not wrong. How do you words? It was so cheerful and it tickled me. Made me feel really good too. I am literally sobbing! This was so good, you are so cool, I worship you. This is the first story I've cried to other than Kung Fu Panda 2 when I was 6. I hope you had fun writing this because, oh god, I love it so much. Thank you. I would like character A to kindly grow a 12-inch cactus and then go f himself. After I mentioned in the relevant author's note that this was the last angst-filled chapter of the fic, and the long-awaited comfort was going to be delivered in spades over the final 3 chapters. Heck yeah! Comfort time, baby! I just love the sheer feral enthusiasm. This story is like eating a wicker chair. Interesting. Descriptive. Insulting? I don't know, but I love it. Here's how I interpret this. It's very tempting, and I really want to, but now that I've started, I realize this was a bad idea. Part of a comment on a Dead Dove fic I wrote a while ago. This was hella sussy, but you know, we all read sussy things sometimes. I did a double take with this one on one of my works in progress. Crying and screaming and farting and throwing up and passing out and unresponsive and dead. No way you left me like this. Can't wait for the next chapter. There were 2 comments on one chapter of my long fic that were just such opposing energy it made me laugh. One started, "Okay, that was crazy hot." The other started, "Well, this is a car crash waiting to happen." Here's one that was part of a comment on a chapter with a plot twist. "Oh my gosh, oh 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 my gosh, ah!" Also this one whips out bendy straw. "Can I suck your brain for ideas? Won't hurt. Promise." I'm not crying, I'm cosplaying a waterfall. Reminds me of when my cat ate 9 tomatoes. Smiley face. And had 45 replies, all with smiley face. On a fanfiction about a very specific made-up disease. Mad cow disease. And all of the replies were just, There's this one dude named Joe Lawyer, who left me the longest comment in history about why the main character should have killed the other character and why it would have been legal to do so. He knew why it was legal, of course, since he is a lawyer, you see. He then went on to call me a bleeding heart leftist, etc. After that comment, I think he sent me 3 private messages, all over 1,000 words long, explaining the legality of it all and everything I should have done differently in the 20 chapters before that one. If you're ever bored, look up his profile on fanfiction.net. To this day, the funniest thing I have ever read. This commenter went on a journey, and it still makes me laugh out loud. I'm gonna be honest with you, I went through all 5 stages of grief reading this. This might have been the most cursed stuff I've ever read. Good job. Take my kudos, you monster. My only question is, why was it so well written? Most pickles... most likely. I died laughing at that for a good 10 minutes when I first saw it. Some funny ones are when they give me a name. Like someone once called me Author Chan/Senpai, and someone else called me a Great Overlord. And then there was someone who posted a lot of ahs, and then a bunch of words of excitement without spaces and in full caps, and then they said, ties of excitement and joy and hype. Wait! Resurrects. Oh, I have a couple good ones. One time I got a rather bizarre comment that was, long live Steve Buscemi, or Viva la Steve Buscemi's Me, Anarchy, and Macaroni, or something. It was rather bizarre because there were like 40 of them left on a single story, one on every chapter. A few highlights I've gotten as comments over the years. I was listening to The Sound of Silence by Disturbed while I was reading this. Fits too damn well. Made me cry. Stupid period. The ant's cockblick yet again. Freaking throws my phone and flies into the sun. Good freaking bye. Justice for the table. And then I was like, and then I had to pause a few seconds just to remember how to breathe. And then I started reading again and my brother banging on the door. Come on, it's dinner time. I never felt so disappointed to hear another human being in my life. Someone reviewed my Resident Evil smut one-shot and said they loved the fatherly vibes one character gave off. I laughed my ass off, mortified and delighted that that was the impression they got. Then cracked up again when they apologized and explained that they meant to leave that review on a Mandalorian fluff fic. To this day, it's my favorite comment I've ever received. Not exactly a comment, but one of my fics has been on 69 kudos for a while. Even though I've received positive commentary since, no one seems keen on changing this number. Big thank you to my Patreon members, my Little Ruse, Seltzer Fountain Man, Kuski55, Fallen Vexen, Sam, Puff, I Am a Noodle, and John Huang. Thank you for your extra support on Patreon. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. Same goes to my YouTube channel members, my Mini Ruse, AD, Taylor Thompson, Schmidt, and Logan. Again, thank you for your extra support. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone else who watched. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what strange and funny comments you have received on fanfictions that you wrote, or maybe just ones that you saw in someone else's fic. And to all the fanfiction writers, I wish you the best with your writing, and I will see you in the next video.